Kathleen Kennedy is officially stepping down from Star Wars, so here are the top 5 worst moments of the sequel trilogy. Starting off at number 5, we have the lightsaber toss from The Last Jedi. It had been 2 years since The Force Awakens, and we were left with the cliffhanger of Rey finding Luke. She finally hands him his original lightsaber, his father's lightsaber, and what does he do? He throws it over his shoulder. At number 4, we have the Mary Poppins moment. When Leia's ship is blown up by the First Order, she ends up in the cold vacuum of space completely alone. But just as she's about to turn to ice, she opens up her eyes and is able to fly back to the ship. Despite the fact we've never seen someone do that, and more so, we've never seen her use the Force. And adding new Force abilities is not a bad thing, but there's something about her being completely exposed to space and still living that just doesn't sit right. At number 3, we have
They fly now! They fly now!
While being chased by First Order troopers, the group seems shocked at flying jet troopers, to the point where each one of them says, "They fly now?" Obviously that left fans confused because we've seen jetpacks in almost every single Star Wars movie. But if any good came out of this, it's that it was a fun meme, at least for a couple months. At number 2, we have Palpatine's return. This was just lazy. When it was first teased that he would be coming back, people were confused, but at least they were excited. Unfortunately, they barely explain how any of it worked, and the movie just kind of forced the fans to go with it, without feeling like it was deserved or earned. And ultimately, his return ruins the movie and the sequel trilogy. And if they had just spent a little more time fleshing it out, maybe it would have been better. But at number 1, we have the Rey Skywalker scene. At Luke Skywalker's old house, a random stranger asks Rey, "Who are you?" And she replies with Rey Skywalker. I understand what they were trying to convey in this moment, but after such a lackluster final movie, this moment was the nail in the coffin for the sequel trilogy. So many things that come out of this trilogy felt undeserved, and while I personally don't think Rey Skywalker is a terrible thing to happen, I just think the setup and how it was executed was awful. Everything just felt like plot points. You didn't really feel any character growth from any of them besides Kylo, and it just felt cringy. It felt like a We Are the Avengers moment. So there are the top 5 worst sequel moments, and for the record, I don't think these movies are terrible. I just think there are plenty of moments that are cringy. If you think I missed anything, let me know in the comments.